Hello everybody. So it's been a while since I've made a video, and I popped in Dark Souls, and I don't know, I wanted to make a new character, and this is what came out. I couldn't help it. I remade the horror from my Demon's Souls LP. Oh my god, Yorda just jumped up on here and messed up the RCA cables. But, or the AV cables, whatever you want to call them. But, okay, so, he's changed a little bit, some of you may notice. He actually looks a little bit closer to his first design, because there were actually two versions of the horror that I made. The second one, which you guys saw, was not quite like this, but I don't know, maybe this is a distant relative, maybe the horrors are a family. You know, they go around being, you know, deceptively stupid, and then by the end they turn out to be evil jerks and kill everyone. But yeah, you know, the hair's still there, the blue skin tone is still there, the doofy look on his face is, oh god, as good as ever. So primarily what I thought of when I decided to record this was that in that opening cutscene that we see with stop doing that, Yorda. Hey, never mind. But anyways, in that opening cutscene where you're a zombie, I just really wanted to see a close-up of this guy's face when he's zombified. It's going to look really weird, but anyways, I won't talk anymore. Let's watch the intro. So this is the horror, my second character on Dark Souls. Bleh, sorry.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Nose. Alright. Let's check out what we look like zombified. Very, very blue. That's amazing. Wow, he's intensely blue. That's kind of cool, because usually you're like this really sort of dry, like crackly looking brownish color. Like this sort of like tanned leather color or something like that. You look like leather when you're a zombie in this game usually, at least for my character. But I guess because I set the skin tone so weirdly, he just looks blue. I love that. Alright, so yeah, I chose to be a bandit. I'm gonna have this guy wielding axes and the like. He's going to be a heavy weapons user and all that stuff. In my Demon's Souls LP, I just kinda played the character like I would a normal character. You know, I ended up using the blue blood sword, basically the same as my main character, but I think I'm going to try and play this guy a little bit more uniquely, a little bit differently than Demon's Souls. But yeah. So I think we'll play through this tutorial area and maybe just a little bit into the main part of the game in Lordran. I think it's called Lordran. Isn't it called Lordran? It's ran by the Lords. I think that's how I remember it, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was doing these boss videos for this game a while back, and I kind of just stopped. I don't honestly have a reason for that. It just kind of, I don't know, I fell out with Dark Souls. I think I was playing it one night, and I was trying to defeat the 4 kings, and the 4 kings are just hell, especially on New Game Plus. And, you know, I wasn't really having that much fun. I was having trouble even just getting to the boss, and then fighting the boss itself was pretty much impossible, but, you know. Anyways, boss, run. That was quick. I barely even let the music sort of start up. It's like, oh, done. That's all, folks. That's all we have time for. I don't know why I felt the need to light that bonfire. I guess I have OCD. Okay, Spider Shield. Spider Shield's not bad. My first game, I mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty good, you know, as starting shields go, I'd say. Oh, I still have the menu up, that's why I couldn't block this guy. That could prove to be a little bit problematic, I think. Here's our battle axe, so we don't have to use the broken hilt of a sword to beat people up. Sorry if it's a little bit dark. I tried to up the contrast, but it still looked kind of weird, and I didn't want to screw around with it too much. But, yeah. Actually, that's been a problem with my videos for a while, is that I think that the brightness has been a little bit too, or the contrast has been a little bit too low. So, generally, when I record, things will look darker than they would if I'm actually playing the game, like on my TV. So, I'm hoping that contrast changing makes things look a little bit better. I'm probably just going to keep it the way it is right now, because even like this, the game looks a little bit dark. I might even raise the contrast even more. But, Dark Souls being a very dark game, you know, hence the title, but, I think for the Nier LP, it might be good to, you know, mess around with that. And of course, we have to, go work around with that falling rock trap. Break down the wall. Break it down. It's the guy from the intro cutscene.
Oh, you're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart.
Good.
Oh,
I missed.
One more thing.
One more thing. As I said, I'm probably going to be a complete dick. So, Estus Flask, good stuff. It's delicious. Favorite brew among the undead. Yes, it's a crowd pleaser. Ow! You are no crowd pleaser. Jerk face. Alright. So yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of tired and I'm kind of out of the commentary mode. So if I'm just kind of coming off as tired and not really doing very well in the commentary, I apologize. It's just it's not a very exciting night, and I'm not a very exciting personality at the moment. And Yorda is running across the bed like a crazy person, but she didn't mess up the audio cables, so, or the video and audio cables rather. So I'm okay with that, as long as she's not doing crazy things. Oh, you. Yeah. Funny story, when I first started out this game, every single sword fight available to me, I actually managed to parry like perfectly, except for maybe this guy. This guy's kind of tough. I forget, or I have forgotten that these are some of the tougher enemies in the game that you don't really want to screw with, and my timing is just really off since I've played this game last. It's kind of sad, really. I should be doing better than this. I just want to get a parry off. There we go. It's not too much to ask. Do a little spinny spinny. Unfortunately, though, that doesn't yield too much of a reward in the long run. Anyways, this big guy, Asylum Demon. That's what you do here. Just stab into him on your way down. This guy isn't too bad. He's basically the Vanguard Demon, but bigger and uglier. And harder, in general. Basically, this guy kind of sums up Dark Souls. Like Demon Souls, but bigger and uglier and harder. Which I kind of like, you know? I mean, I don't know, you end up fighting this guy like 3 times throughout the game in different incarnations. You fight the Stray Demon, you fight, I think the Fire Sage his name is. It's ridiculous, this guy's everywhere. I mean, like, they give him different names, but he's honestly the same guy. Ow. Blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. In the soundtrack, I think this is actually the theme for the Minotaur Demon, but they use it for the Stray Demon, Silent Demon as well. Whatever you want to call this guy, I think... I don't know what the overarching name for this type of demon is, because there are 3 different names for him, but... I don't know, I think he's a Stray Demon, because the guy down below us, you can hear his footsteps right now. He's the Stray Demon, so... I don't know. Anyways... Enough worrying about that. I can't believe I used up the full Estus flask. Oh, God. I mean, it's in part because I'm rusty, and in part because this is such a tiny screen, and it's hard to really kind of gauge your battle plan and all that stuff. And maybe also in part because my character is wearing heavier armor right now, which makes him kind of slow. In fact, I still have to get used to that on my main character too, because he's using a pretty heavy combination set of armor, and that's really not helping him out with the whole you know, just mobility thing and agility and dodging stuff. It's a little bit hard, because usually I like to play as very fast, agile characters. Like, I play Marth and Brawl mainly. That's pretty much the only character I play in Brawl. But, yeah, in this game... just... You really want to have... God, I can't even focus with, Snuggly the Crow there, but... You really want to have, armor that's going to cushion the blows that you're going to be taking. You want to be able to survive a few shots, especially on New Game Plus. So I've been using that armor set, and I don't know if I should go back to my old, less protective armor set and just hope I never get hit, or what. And it's a little bit weird, I don't know, but regardless.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Lordran! Yeah, I got it right. Good. I love that cutscene. The eagle just... Or, no, not the eagle. The giant crow just flies out of nowhere. Or is it a raven? I don't know. It's some obscure species of blackbird. I'm always wrong. I do everything wrong. Anyways, it's pretty silly. Just swoops you up. And then later on you can crawl into a ball in its nest and you can go back to the Undead Asylum. And that's just a whole lot of fun, because then like when it picks you up, you're literally just like crawled in a ball. And your character's like freaking out. It's silly stuff. Oh, we got humanity, so yeah, we just got more humanity, so why don't we make some use of that there humanity. There we go. Alright. Let's get ourselves back into our human form. There we go. Now we look a little bit better. A little bit more meat on our bones. And look at that derpy face. It's amazing. Oh my god. I'm just staring at this guy. Oh yes. You may think he's a harmless barbarian, but he's actually very harmful for a barbarian.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Yes, I am! Ugh! Ugh!
You have some nerve.
Heck yeah, I do. Heck yeah!
I'm not defenseless, you rascal! You will soon regret this.
See, this is the thing. I really love this game's combat system. It's hard as hell, but it's such a fun game. If you're not dying all the time, which I tend to be doing. It's just... It's a very love-hate relationship with Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Maybe even to a larger extent with Dark Souls, at least on New Game Plus, because things get really ugly there. And considering I went with a Pyromancer build, or at least like sort of a Pyromancer build, at least for my magic focus I did that, and they kind of debuffed the pyro stuff. I don't know the specifics. I'm not a big number crunching guy when it comes to these kinds of games. I just kind of find what works and I stick with it. But I don't know. I've just heard that, you know, doing boss fights like the Four Kings, the ones that ended up making me kind of put down my main file for quite a while. It's just, I don't know. It's a tough game, man. Ow. Get off of me. Man. Don't go do that. There! Yes! Oh, tasty. You lived through that? Oh my god. Ow. Alright, okay. No! Okay. Well, at least that benefited my health. If I drank out of that and then he immediately brought back down the health, that would have kind of sucked, but it's alright. How much health is this guy surviving with? Like, oh my god!
That's just embarrassing. Can't you let me do that to you?
You're right. Oh my god. I just got buried. Oh, the horror. The horror. Alright. Let's be serious now. Let's kill this guy and then I'll stop this video, because oh god, I'm just not in the Dark Souls mindset. That's the problem. It's kind of... Ow. Oh god, he's still fighting me. It's kind of hard to get back into the hole. Jesus! I have no words. I'm very surprised by this. Maybe I'll just kick him off a cliff. No, I have to do it the honorable way. I have to actually kill him. That was hilarious, though. I've never actually, well, I have pissed this guy off. I think I killed him on my New Game Plus file, but, you know, that was when I wasn't, like, getting my ass kicked like this. Oh. And that's the other thing is, God, he's really trying to parry me here. What's the other thing? I don't even remember what the other thing is. Never mind what the other thing is. Let's just kill this guy. Hey, quit it. There we go. Yes. Let's get a few parries in. I think he deserves it. After what he did to us. I love how there's pretty music playing in the background. I really love this song. It's so unfitting to us, just like fighting this total dick who's fighting me, and me who just randomly assaulted him for no reason at all. It's perfect. It's really a great show of the hostile world of Dark Souls. This is a very symbolic video, if you couldn't tell. I'm doing this for my art portfolio. You know, it's a very pretentious piece, and it's symbolizing all of the inner workings shown on the outside, symbolized macrocosms within microcosms within other macrocosms, and divided by time and space in the fourth dimension of video games. Stuck between the realms of fantasy and reality, and my cat staring at me from behind my computer. Or maybe it's not my cat, maybe it's actually just the mirror in my closet staring back at me. Totally gonna get an A+. Oh yes! Ugh. You know he's gonna parry me. That's what he's gonna do. I'm gonna be so close to beating him. Nope. Parried him. I did it before he could do it to me.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think you've done me a favor.
Well, that's that. So, Dark Souls, everybody. Not very good at it right now. I'm sorry. That was a little bit embarrassing that I died twice to a parry from that guy of all guys to get killed by. Anyways, that's that. I've made my new character, and he is, as his name implies, horrifying. He's horror personified. Alright. I'd jump off the cliff as a fitting end to this, but, I don't know, I just brought myself back to life. I feel like that would be a waste, so. See you later, everybody.